What is it?
I have you to thank for it. For the first time in my life, when confronted with a horrible, insensitive person, I knew exactly what I wanted to say, and I said it.
At the peak of her career, Meg Ryan seemed unstoppable. She was not just a star but a symbol of an entire era, dominating the box office, earning massive paychecks, and building a level of audience trust that very few actors ever achieve. But behind that perfect image, a storm was quietly building, and when it finally broke, it changed everything people thought they knew about her. Meg Ryan rose to fame in the 1990s as the queen of romantic comedies, becoming the face of love stories that audiences could not get enough of. Films like When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, French Kiss, and You've Got Mail turned her into America's sweetheart, bringing in over $670 million combined, and making her one of the highest-paid actresses of her time, even earning $15 million for a single film, something that was rare even for top male stars. But her journey to the top was not easy. Born Margaret Hyra in Connecticut, she took a risk by leaving college just before graduating to chase acting, starting in soap operas before landing a role in Top Gun, which opened the door to bigger opportunities. And soon after, When Harry Met Sally changed her life forever, turning her into a global star almost overnight. While her professional life was thriving, her personal life was far more complicated. Her marriage to actor Dennis Quaid, which once seemed strong, was slowly falling apart behind the scenes. Struggles with addiction, pressure from fame, and emotional distance created cracks that could not be repaired, even though they shared a son and years of history together. By the time the early 2000s arrived, the marriage was already broken in many ways, even if it had not officially ended. And this is where the story that shocked Hollywood begins. When Russell Crowe entered her life during the filming of Proof of Life, their on-screen chemistry quickly turned into something real, and soon, they were being seen together in public, sparking headlines across the world. The media wasted no time, painting Meg Ryan as the villain, claiming she had destroyed her marriage for another man. But years later, Ryan revealed a very different truth. She insisted that her marriage had already been over long before Crowe came into the picture, describing it as deeply unhealthy and emotionally finished long before the public ever knew. Despite that, the damage was done. The public image she had built for over a decade collapsed almost overnight. The same audience that once adored her began to turn away, and Hollywood, which once offered her endless opportunities, started pulling back. The relationship with Crowe lasted less than a year, but its impact on her career was long-lasting. As if that was not enough, more challenges followed. A difficult interview in 2003 led to her being labeled as cold and difficult. Her films during that period struggled at the box office, and constant scrutiny about her appearance only added to the pressure, eventually pushing her to step away from Hollywood for years. But instead of letting the narrative define her, Meg Ryan chose a different path. She focused on her personal growth, her family, and eventually returned to filmmaking on her own terms, proving that her story was far more than just headlines and scandals. The truth about her relationship with Russell Crowe is not the simple story many believed. It was not about breaking a perfect marriage, but about two people meeting at a complicated time in their lives. A brief connection that became something much bigger in the eyes of the public than it ever was in reality. Meg Ryan's journey is a reminder of how quickly fame can shift, how powerful public perception can be, and how important it is to understand the full story before passing judgment. Because sometimes, the truth is far more human than the headlines suggest. If you found this story insightful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin for more deep dives into Hollywood's most fascinating untold stories.